Buenas tardes, hello, good afternoon. This is Lady and welcome to another educational video. In today's video, I will show you a little bit about the record keeper and calendar for childcare owners. So I am super excited because finally I got my copy and I am so overwhelmed in some way, or I can say excited, or I can say super happy because this was a work that I started last year in December and it's finally ready and it's finally in my hands. And this is how it looks. So I wanted to show you guys and I wanted to let you know that this is the edition number 4. So, and this time this comes with a cover page that represents all of us, all the skins, all the cultures. So I wanted to use all these colors like this so you guys can see it. And it's dedicated to all the childcare owners around the world because of the amazing job that they do every single day. Only us understands how essential is our job, our service, and I am so proud to dedicate this book to each of you. The reason why I made this book with my with our accountant, and also there is 6 people involved in this book. I appreciate each of the people that work with me. There are so many because I needed extra help, and without them it would be impossible to have something like this. A huge special thank you to my husband, who is always supporting me and helping me in every journey that or every idea I have. But it was good to have a professional like him who can guide me, especially in the accounting side of the business, because I am not an accountant, so it's hard for me to deal with numbers. But this is one of the best resources that a childcare owner can get. So if you just open your childcare, or you have a accountant that doesn't have the specialty on childcare, on the childcare industry, this is the perfect book for you because you will be able to deduct all the things that you didn't imagine is here. I have made a huge list for you. So something that we have is a dedication page, a copyright page. We also have a table of content. For example, we have a FCC budget just for us, where you're gonna be surprised when you do that, because something that happened to me like 10 years ago is that I wasn't charging enough. I was working for free, kind of like that. So thanks to the budget, I was able to see the reality, and the reality wasn't good. So if you are a new provider, or you are working in your childcare for so many years and you feel that you are not making enough, you should get this one. You are gonna have also the payment record. This one is the English version. We also have the Spanish version, and I hope this year we can make in more languages, because I believe that every person, every childcare owner who speaks a different language deserves to have resources in their language. We need to be aware of diversity and culture, and so I want to be aware of that. And for that reason, we're going to be making this book in more languages. So which language besides Spanish and English should I do? So this book can be in more languages. So if you guys speak a different language, let me know so I can make a note and request that this should be also be translated in a different language. That is not only English or Spanish. We also have the meal records, the time and space. We also have the calendar keeper, tax worksheets. So if you don't have an accountant who has a specialty in childcares, which means he only does for childcare owners, I also have the worksheet for the accountant. And this includes also the calendar. The pages are so beautiful. and gives you also examples on how to use it. I put a lot of my heart here because I took it very personal. A lot of hard work and dedication, not only from me, from my whole team, and also Mr. Rudy's team. So it's an amazing work that he has done, because I can do everything myself, but when you have an amazing team, you can do way better better stuff. And this is the results. We also have a record keeper for payments. We have, remember, private families, and we have subsidy. That is also included here. The meal record. This is where, when I started opening my childcare, I was losing so much money because I thought the cost of meal was a better choice. But then when I was doing the math, I figured out that the meal counting was the best option for me. Keep in mind today also the inflation is super high. So you need to have a balance and also compare which one will be better. You can do your meal counting, or you can do the total of your expenses. Figure out what is best for you. According for what I see in 2021, I saved, or I had a deduction of $31,000 by using this book. So, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna get the same amount. It's gonna depend on how many kids you have. It's gonna depend if you have a small childcare or large childcare. It's gonna depend how many meals you feed to the child. Yeah. Besides, it has also an annual meal total that you give this to your accountant. Same thing, a meal counting weekly, so you will never miss a meal. Recording meals, that's what I meant. Time and space record, has it. It comes with the example. It also has the calendar keeper. This is where we put, for example, today, my first child arrived at this time, my last child left at this time, but I had a training for childcare in my home, or I had to watch a video, ladies video, for 1 hour, or I had to take a workshop with her related to childcare. So that's what you put it there. Same thing when sometimes we make very expensive purchases. For example, I just bought a table. That table was like $650. This is what you put here, because that is a huge amount. You want to make sure that you never miss that amount. So every month has one page for that. Look how beautiful. So it goes all the way from January to December. Then we also have the tax worksheet for the accountant, where you're gonna get a worksheet record of all the deductions that you can do. Besides that, has auto expenses page, a standard miles records, which gives you an idea how to do. It gives examples, large expenses, extra work hours. How many of you is recording the extra work hours that you did after the child left? How many of you is recording when sometimes you are decorating your childcare? For example, I just finished decorating, and not sure for present. How many times you have to cook earlier? How many of you are doing those deductions, or you are documenting those extra hours? That is deduction for us. If we do it right and based on our percentage in time and percentage, you're gonna get the amount. Like, for example, I believe mine is 55%, if I am not wrong. In your case, will be depending on how many hours you work, how many days. It's gonna depend on that, and also how much of space do you use in your home. That conversion, you don't have to do it. That is the accounting or the tax preparer job, not yours. What it is yours is mainly to document the time that the first child arrived and the time that the last child left, and the extra work that you are doing, for example, during the weekend. During the weekends, I spend sometimes 3 hours doing my paperwork, or I'm doing my lesson plan, or I am just decorating my place. So especially Christmas is almost here. We are putting together all the lights. How long have you used it when children were not present? Has a calendar and also has a special extra pages for you that we included there, but look how beautiful it is. So it's dedicated to each of you. Here tells you a little bit more about me and tells you also a little bit about Rudy. You can find us too in our store here. You can just scan it. So I really hope that you guys like this. There's already a book where I tell you exactly how to use the book. Remember, this is the edition number 4. It has extra pages. Yeah, look, all these pages. So I really hope that this investment, because this is how I call this is an investment for our childcare. And I really hope that this works for you, because to me, it saved me thousands of dollars to make sure that every single time that when I do my taxes, I already have all my documentation here. Because we forget, but I am so ready to use this one in January 1st to start making notes, to start writing my thoughts, all this here. And then if I get an audit, the only thing I have to do is I have to go over my notes, because this one has my whole life for a year in a childcare. So if you guys would like to pre-order, you can do it now. Only for the 10 people, it's gonna have a discount. This is the paper back, and then we also have the hardcover. We are doing the paperback was 125, and today we are giving for 100, and then we have the hardcover which was 150, and today is 125. Only for the first 10 people that already place an order, pay. You guys are gonna be able to get this. I believe in 3 weeks it's arriving to your house. I really hope that it arrived before January 1st, so you guys can start using, just like mine. This is a copy. I waited for 3 weeks, so I am super excited. And today when I got this one, I was like a little kid, because it's finally here. This is so much work, and I wanted to say thank you to each of the people that helped me. Rudy, thank you. Luisa, Kathy, who else? Miss Leonela, Julio, who else work on this? Saba, Shan, and Erika Ruiz. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you to those people for hanging in there with me. It was a lot of work, and it was possible, and we did it. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I know it wasn't easy. I started this last year when I was in Peru in December, and it's finally here because I wanted something so special, and this is way better than I thought that it would be. So I am super, super excited and proud for this book, and now I can't wait to use it so I can start saving more money. Yeah, I never miss a deduction. So any questions? Any question that you guys have? So there is no question. So if you guys would like to order, you can go to my page. In my page right now, the price is $150, so it doesn't have the discount I'm giving you. So what you can do is you can give us a call. You can pay us through Zelle. I'm gonna put the information here on the bottom. In the description of the video, there's a little case where you can write. You can also call us. Yeah, so I'm gonna put also the page where you can go and buy it. So I'm writing the page right now, so you guys can order yours. Remember, only the 25 people that order will get a discount. You can also pay through Zelle, and you can send this to my email. I'm gonna write my email here, so you guys can pay through Zelle and get the discount. Because if you go to the page, you are gonna be able to how can I say? you're gonna have to pay completely the amount. Yeah, so let me see what else. Yeah, I believe I got all the information. So it's already, I put it there for you to check. So when you have a chance, do it. We are only ordering a few copies, which is gonna be, I believe, I have in Spanish I ordered 12 and English I ordered 10. So I will recommend you to pre-order, because the moment that all this arrives, we're gonna try to ship it immediately so you guys can get it before, I really hope before January 1st. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, don't forget to protect your business, protect your family. See you guys in the next one. Hasta pronto. See you soon. Bye.